places. Okay. Now, if you look at the actual site, this is the photo of the actual site. Okay, Puteri Cove is here, along this waterline. Okay, this is Singapore. Okay, so you notice Singapore and Puteri Harbour is very near. You can swim, actually go back. Only 100, 200 meters, not very far away. Okay, and this is the Robert Kwok land. Okay, from the other angle, this is the car park, as I mentioned, that will be converted into the convention center. This is the ferry terminal which is operational today. Goes to Batam, eventually to Singapore Harbourfront. Okay, over here is the public clubhouse, and over here is Hello Kitty. Behind here is Singapore. Okay, now 8 reasons to invest in Puteri Harbour or to invest in the Puteri Cove. Number 1, location is super prime. As I mentioned earlier, very, very prime location. Okay, one of the best plots of land I can say in the whole of Iskandar. Second point, Tier 1 waterfront. You are really next to the water. Okay, you already come down, you take a stone throw into the water. Okay, it's not just sea view, but really next to the water location. That's what we mean by Tier 1 waterfront, with both private marina and sea view. Freehold in limited land Puteri Harbour. Okay, near Singapore via the second link at Tuas, and also the ferry. And the ferry only in Puteri Harbour, rest of Johor don't have. Okay, these 3 points I will cover later. International market, so this is a property that goes for the international market. Timing I will come later, luxury pricing will come later. Last point, very important, Singapore developer. Okay, some of you invest in Malaysia might be concerned with build quality. You might be concerned with whether developers complete on time. But with a Singapore developer, you have some assurances. Number 1, we are following very, very high build standards. Okay, for example, if the property is delivered to you late, okay, you get the keys late, we are going to pay 10% per annum for late delivery. If we are late by 1 year, pay you 10% of the property price. Okay, the other angle is that our defect liability period is 24 months, 2 years. If you get the keys, you want your property, the tile breaks, okay, within 24 months, they will fix for you for free. 24-month defect liability period. So we are following the highest standards in Malaysian law for build quality. Now, Pacific Star is very big fund in Singapore. Okay, used to own properties like 111 Somerset. Okay, also used to own Ngee Ann City many years ago. Okay, and DB2 built Sigurd V and also Loft at Nathan. So both are Singapore names with Singapore officers, Singapore owners. Okay, so people that you can relate to. Okay, now anyone here recognize this photo? Okay, this is actually Monaco in Europe. Okay, Monaco prices here, of course, expensive. You look at this, cannot be cheap, right? Okay, now I show you something very key between Monaco and Puteri Harbour. Okay, look at the photos I show you between Monaco and Puteri Harbour. Do you notice any similarities? Okay, you notice that Monaco has a private marina, has a public marina. Puteri Harbour also has a private marina and a public marina. Okay, so we are following international standards for marina living. We have a private marina for residents, public marina for visitors, just like Monaco. Okay, this is an intentional design. Now you may ask, what's the difference? Public marina, private marina, what's the difference? Okay, public is for public car park, private means private car park. Okay, and you notice Puteri Cove is over here. Okay, so we are having private car park for the boats. Okay, your location is next to the private car park. Not here, not here, is over here, next to the water. Okay, now if you look at Monaco, notice that again, public marina, private marina. Now, property in Monaco along the waterline is the most expensive. 6,000 PSF, as high as 6,000 PSF Sing dollars. Okay, if you go further away from the water, become cheaper. Okay, question is why? Why? Why is property here more expensive? Further away is cheaper. Okay, because if you are a multi-millionaire, you are a rich person, you drive your boat, park over here, will you park over here and then take a taxi 15 minutes go to your property over here? Okay, the answer is no. If you have the type of money to park a yacht over here, you will definitely live along the waterline. You want to see the yacht, you want to have the yacht view. You will pay a premium for the yacht view. Okay, that's why property along the waterline here and along here are the most expensive in Monaco. And if you notice, Puteri Cove is also similar. Along the waterline, okay, has the potential to be the most expensive in Puteri Harbour. Tier 1 waterfront, that's what we mean by it. Okay. Now, you look at Puteri Harbour 5 years ago. Okay, this was when Puteri Harbour was just first built. Okay, you want to invest then also you scared. This time only got monkey and mosquitoes living in Puteri Harbour. This was 5 years ago. Okay, you look at 3 years ago. Okay, Kota Iskandar was already built, and you have the clubhouse and Traders Hotel. Okay, and this is the Hello Kitty theme park building were under construction. The first condo in Puteri Harbour was launched around this time. Okay, but if you buy then, it's also what we call too early. You know, complete next 1-2 years, still very early for Puteri Harbour. Okay, now you look at Monaco today. Okay, this was last year, 2013. Okay, if you invest into Monaco then or today at this point in time, it cannot be cheap. Okay, you are paying premium prices. You are paying expensive prices. Why? Because Monaco is already a mature city. Okay, same thing. You look at Puteri Harbour in 2020. Do you think when you invest in Puteri Harbour in 2020, 6 years from now, will it be cheap or expensive? Okay, definitely it will not be cheap. It will also be pricey because Puteri Harbour already become developed. Okay, the good thing about investing now in 2014 is you are not too early, you are not too late. Your timing is still good. You get the completion, the keys, 2017, 2018, your timing is still very good. Not too early, not too late. That's why the cycle for investing in Puteri Harbour right now is very, very good. Okay, now if we compare to Singapore, our closest comparisons are Keppel Bay and Sentosa Cove. So Puteri Harbour, Puteri Cove, we compare ourselves to Keppel Bay and Sentosa Cove in Singapore. Similar property. Okay, if you look at Sentosa Cove, as high as 2,800 PSF in Singapore. Okay, Keppel Bay as high as 3,002, achieved by reflections in Keppel Bay about 2 years ago. Okay, and Monaco as high as 6,000 PSF Sing dollars in Monaco. Okay, and Puteri Cove we are talking about 500 to 600 PSF Sing dollars. Okay, leasehold 99, leasehold 99, freehold. Here to here 1 hour ferry ride. Okay, here to here 1 hour ferry ride. We are not thousands of kilometers away, only 1 hour ferry ride away from Singapore. Okay, look at the pricing, you look at yourself and decide whether we are a fair investment or not. Okay,